on News Hour tonight. Kano Water Crisis persists as communities face severe conditions. Three siblings killed, 150 cattle rustled in first plateau attack. Low voter turnout mars Lagos local government election. And violence in Trump intensifies trade war with threat of 30% tariffs on EU, Mexico. Good evening and welcome to News Hour on Trust TV. I am Chiamaka Mwafo. We'll start off in the residents of Dusun Bakoshi village in Shanono local government area of Kano State have decried the long-standing water crisis that has left them struggling to access clean water for daily use. With a population of over 40,000 people spread across 21 villages, more than half of the residents and their livestock depend solely on seasonal lakes for water. Abdulaziz Ibrahim reports that access to clean potable water remains a daily challenge in Dusun Bakoshi.
Dusun Bakoshi, named after its legendary founder who reportedly discovered a large rock in the area, is grappling with a persistent water shortage. Despite its size and number of surrounding villages, clean water remains scarce. Local authorities say multiple attempts to drill boreholes have failed, leaving the community dependent on 3 surface dams.
So we only depend on this very pond you have seen here. We are sharing with animals and the cows, sheep, donkeys. We are dependent on this very pond you are seeing behind me.
The government has made several attempts, but our land is rocky. We've drilled as deep as 150 to 200 meters without finding water. This is our nearest source. Once it dries up, we either walk for hours or buy from water vendors. These rural water reservoirs, replenished only during the rainy season, are the community's only lifeline. For many girls in Dusun Bakoshi, the daily search for water comes at the cost of their education.
Getting
water is extremely difficult. It takes so much of our time. We can't even go to school. During the dry season, there's no water at all. As you can see, the water isn't clean. We use alum to treat it, but after 3 or 4 months, the dam dries up completely.
Women like Habiba say household chores become nearly impossible during the dry season when water is both scarce and expensive.
A jerrycan of water costs 500 naira during the dry season. It puts us under a lot of pressure. We want our children in school, but there's hardly time. We are struggling to find both food and water.
People often blame parents for their children not going to school, but it's mostly due to the water crisis, especially given our large population. Farming is the main source of livelihood here, but with little or no water, crops and livestock alike are at risk. Now, the community is appealing to the government for a long-term solution such as constructing a more sustainable dam and exploring alternative sources of clean water. We believe that once the government hears our plea, this water crisis will be resolved. We are pleading with the government and anyone who can assist us to help bring an end to our suffering. Dusun Bakoshi is just one of many rural communities in Kano State battling water scarcity. For its residents, the hope remains that their voices will finally be heard. Abdulaziz Ibrahim, Trust TV News, Kano.
Gunmen have reportedly killed 3 siblings in a fresh attack on Nukra village located in Jos South local government area of Plateau State. The assailants also rustled over 150 cattle, killing 23 of them in the process. Ado Musa completes the report.
The Plateau State Chairman of Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Magban, Ibrahim Babeo,
who confirmed the incident to journalists in Jos on Saturday, said the attack occurred on Thursday while the victims were grazing cattle. Babayo said their bodies were later recovered on Friday evening with the help of personnel from Operation Safe Haven, who responded swiftly after a thorough search. Describing the incident as heartbreaking, Babayo alleged that the herders were attacked without provocation and accused members of Birom ethnic group of being behind the attack. However, the president of the Birom Youth Mullahs Association, Daliop Solomon, denied the allegation and urged security agencies to conduct a thorough investigation. The victim's father, Ibrahim Yusuf, recounted how he received the news of the tragic incident. Yesterday around midnight, I was informed that my children had been attacked and killed. I immediately informed security operatives at Sector 6 of Operation Safe Haven, and we moved together to the scene. We discovered that all my children who were rearing the cattle had been killed. We recovered 2 of the bodies and are still searching for the third. Yusuf also confirmed that while some of the rusted cattle have been recovered, over 150 are still missing. We moved with security operatives to the communities believed to have carried out the attack and managed to recover some cattle. However, more than 100 are still missing. The attack has caused us immense damage. Major Samson Zakom, the spokesperson for Operation Safe Haven, whose personnel were involved in the recovery effort, was yet to issue a statement on the attack at the time of filing this report. Ado Musa, Trust TV News, Jos.
Over in Benue State, as humanitarian support for victims of the recent water attack in the state grows, affected victims are demanding the rebuilding of the community to facilitate their resettlement to ancestral homes rather than remaining in camps to be fed. This has come in days after reports alleging IDP's rejection of the state government's attempt to return them, citing an unsafe environment and inadequate arrangement for the move. Our correspondent in Benue State visited the area and the Markodi International Market, where some are currently taking refuge, and brings us this report.
It is already a month of mixed feelings and uncertainty for victims of the deadly attack on Yelwater community that claimed over 200 lives, with many displaced.
My humble appeal is that if the government could help us and bring us back to our ancestral home, we were not meant to be in IDPs.
According to the people, the community has continued to experience silent attacks after the June 13 horrific incident that has further aggravated their sufferings. They are calling for the rebuilding of the community, particularly the market, provision of basic amenities, as well as security to assist them live normal lives again.
After the attack, the Fulanis are still coming, eating our farm, entering the villages, the houses that we loan to the town, to the roadside. They normally come there. If you go to look your house, to look one of 2 things in your house, they will shut